What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we traveled through the Lost Woods, made it to Korok Forest, and got ourselves the Master Sword. In this episode, well, before we leave and go back towards Rito Village to take on some shrines, what do you say we talk to my boy Hestu over here and upgrade our inventory space? So what's going on, dude? Shalaka! It's you, we meet again! What's with the silent treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korok Forest, Hestu. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So, have you brought me any Korok seeds? Indeed I have. I sure hope so, quite a few of them actually. If you'll return my lost Korok seeds to me, I'll expand the size of your inventory. Which stash do you want to slot in? Let's go with weapon for now. I probably could put, like, all of my seeds into weapon and not really feel bad about it. But, I kinda do want to spread it out just a little bit. But, generally speaking, you don't need that many bow or shield slots because you just don't, like, come across that many bows or shields for that matter. Like, once you get a good one, you can keep it for a really long time, whereas weapons, you'll be constantly picking up, finding new ones, and swapping those out, so it's a little bit different. Like, for instance, the bows we have right now, their stats, sure, they're a little bit different, but, like, they're not majorly different. Like, the best bow we have is the one we just got from completing, Va Meadow, but even then, it's only like 2 points higher than another bow that we have. Of course, it does have like X3 to it, which makes it even more useful, but you get the point. Bows, there's not like a huge difference between like their stats that really make you want to collect several of them, so not that big of a deal. And shield, I mean, like, how many shields do you actually need? 2, 3 for the entire game? So upgrades there don't feel as useful as, say, weapon upgrades. 12 Korok seeds, holy crap, man, that is ridiculous. Yeah, things are definitely starting to get expensive now, but I think they will be worth it in the long run because we're sort of getting to that, I guess you could say, mid-game point, if you will, where a lot of the weapons and stuff that we're going to be encountering are going to be higher stats, have higher durability, so we probably will end up hanging on to them for a longer period of time, meaning that, I mean, even though we are getting all these extra slots, they're probably going to fill up very, very quickly, so, you know, that's sort of like the payoff, I guess you could say, like, immediately. And there is an area I want to go to next where we can find some very good weapons, so we probably will fill up those slots very, very soon. Anyways, dang, 18 left. Out of all the Korok seeds I got, we only have 18 left. Like, the worst thing about this is, now I need to go and spend time, like, collecting more Korok seeds, and, oh man, I really just do not want to do that. Like, those videos take so long to make, dude. But also, I'm spending all my Korok seeds now, so I kinda have to if I want to, like, upgrade my inventory again, which I need to do, so, well, I'll get around to it eventually, I guess. So there we go. Bow stash looking pretty good. I guess I can do shield again since we really don't have enough Korok seeds to do weapon anymore. This might just be like my last upgrade for now. We have 9 seeds left and I probably could do one other upgrade, but I think for now that's probably good enough. I'm pretty happy with those upgrades that we got, so let's get out of here then. Thanks for all your help, my man. Appreciate the upgrades. I'll talk to you later, Hestu. Alright, so there's a bunch of other shrines in this area as well that we could take care of. But like I said, I want to work my way back from Rito Village. So, before we go there, there is one other thing that I want to do. So let's head over to this shrine real quick. And, we just got the Master Sword in the last video, right? So, it's sort of missing something. Throughout the entire Zelda series, there is always one item that is accompanied by the Master Sword, and since we have the Master Sword, it feels kind of wrong to be traveling around Hyrule without this other item, so we're gonna go and get it now. Here's the thing, though. This item is located inside Hyrule Castle, so yeah, we're gonna go inside Hyrule Castle. Now, this is something that, I didn't really want to do until later on in the game. But here's the thing, no matter what I did, we would have had to go into Hyrule Castle at some point before the end of the game, do a couple of things, then leave, finish up like maybe one more shrine, and get an item, and then we could technically return back to Hyrule Castle. So, no matter what, we would have gone into this area earlier, but this is just a tad sooner than I originally was planning on doing this, but I think it's for a good cause, and you guys will appreciate that I'm grabbing this now. So, we're going to do something a little bit stupid, I guess, and sort of invade Hyrule Castle. Now, we're not going to go in through the front door because that would just be absolute madness. We're going to be a little bit smarter than that. We're going to try and infiltrate Hyrule Castle from the back. It's a little bit less guarded back there, and it should make getting to where that item is located just a little bit easier. But just know that Hyrule Castle is the final area of the game, so be prepared if you plan on doing this. I know what to expect already just because I've been in this area, but if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you might not want to do it, just because it can be tough in there. And it is a really, really cool area. Plus, I don't know, I feel like you should save it for when you're going to the end of the game, just because that's the quote-unquote true experience of Hyrule Castle. I'm sort of going to ruin it just a little bit by going earlier on, but like I said, it's worth doing it just for the item that we're going to get. Whoa, he's got fire arrows. Alright, let's get out of here. I do not want to deal with him. That is a little bit scary. Probably should have grabbed Epona from the stable, but you know what? We're already like halfway there, so doesn't even matter. Can you stop it with your fire arrows, my man? Just get off your dang horse. Alright, that should at least slow him down. Be careful over here because, yeah, there is a Hinox just like sleeping right down there, so thankfully, when we're using the paraglider, we're basically silent, so we can just fly right over him. And I'm trying to make my way to this sort of peak, if you will, just because this will give us enough height and distance to make our way over like the giant moat that separates us from Hyrule Castle. So, let's use Raleigh's Gale to get a little more air, and now we should be able to glide right over into the castle grounds. It's actually really cool that you can do this because otherwise there's only like one way to Hyrule Castle, and that's right through the front door. So it's pretty neat that the game allows you to like fly directly in, and it has like no loading issues whatsoever. And plus, this area just happens to be pretty safe. You know, I actually forgot that cutscene played when you first entered Hyrule Castle, but suppose it doesn't really make that much of a difference considering it just shows, like, Calamity Ganon and the fact that there is light still coming from the castle. Alright, so here we are, man. This place is incredibly epic. I love the music that plays here. We're not going to hear it for too long, though, and ooh, there's a Guardian down there. That's actually where we need to go, though, so he only has 500 HP. We have the Master Sword now. Pretty sure we can make quick work of this guy, so let's just keep attacking him. Yeah, I find it kind of funny that when you surprise Guardians like this, you actually freak them out and they just like start shooting their lasers randomly. And oh, really? He's already dead? Yeah, that's because since we are in Hyrule Castle, the Master Sword has sort of been infused with its holy power, meaning that it does like 60 damage now or something like that. So it's incredibly strong in this area, which is amazing. So anyways, let's use our Cryonis ability to prompt up this gate, and we're going to enter the lockup. This is essentially the prison cells here in Hyrule Castle, and this is where the item we need is located. So this will be like the only area of Hyrule Castle that we explore. Actually, that's not entirely true because there is another area that I'm going to next, but it's not like attached to Hyrule Castle. It's kind of weird. Anyway, oh, that's a big one. Oh, you know what? I made a huge mistake here. Thankfully, I got the Flurry Rush, baby. That might just be everything we need to take this guy out, hopefully. Yeah, very nice. Sweet. See, I was practicing the timing on my Flurry Rushes, although I'll admit I got that one by, like, complete accident. It's a good thing that I did, though, because otherwise I think that guy, like, may have done a massive amount of damage to me. All the enemies inside Hyrule Castle are kind of like their hardest variants, so yeah, be a little bit careful in here. But where we want to go is into this cell all the way at the back and to the right. There's a skeleton in here, a very large skeleton. The door locks behind us, and guess what? The skeleton comes to life. So this is the skeleton of a Hinox, meaning this is a Stalnox. Yeah, pretty large, scary looking enemy, but honestly, it's not that bad. Just shoot in the eye, then once it's knocked down, you can do massive amounts of damage to it with your Master Sword or whatever weapon you have. And then once you get to about half, well, the fight is essentially almost over at this point. So all I have to do is try and get one more shot on an eye. There we go. And we can do the rest of the damage to the eye itself, and that'll basically end off the fight. So yeah, not too hard. Stalnoxes are more bark than bite, if you will, and that should do it. So now that he's gone, that was the only thing that was guarding the item that we need, so check it out. It's in that chest right behind him. Now, what could be so important that I came all the way here for? Well, you're about to find out. Inside this chest is the Hylian Shield. A shield passed down through the Hyrulean royal family. Along with the legends of the hero who wielded it, its defensive capabilities and durability outshine all other shields. Yeah, it's basically the best shield in the entire game. Just look at this thing, man. It's freaking incredible. We look amazing with it. Even like with the Master Sword out and glowing. Ah, man, it's perfect. I love the look of this thing. Alright, so I'm glad that we got that. But before we leave, let's of course, grab all of these weapons. This is a Royal Halberd and a Royal Broadsword. The Royal weapons are essentially the end game weapons, if you will. Their stats, aren't the greatest compared to, the Master Sword at full power. But, they're still some of the best weapons that you can find. They have very high durability, so they're worth picking up. And since, the game just sort of gave them to us for defeating that Stalnox, I will definitely grab them while we're here. And, speaking of which, let's go over and grab this thing, a Blizzard Rod. Alright, not bad. And, what is this? Rusty Shield? Ew, gross. Piece of garbage. Get this trash out of here. I can't believe, I just got those inventory upgrades, and already my weapon slots are, entirely full. I mean, we did just get a bunch of them, though, and they're really good, so I'm not really complaining, but it does mean I will have to, start dropping some of my less powerful weapons. Nothing that I'm really carrying right now is, that bad, I would say. It's just that we're now finding weapons that are even stronger because we are kind of in, a late game area, so it makes sense to sort of swap them out, even if we're not going to keep them for long because they will eventually end up breaking. I personally do like the elemental weapons, so even if, their stats aren't the best sometimes, I will keep them, just because they have other uses outside of combat that are really, really helpful in specific cases. So I kind of, try to keep them on me if I can, just because I personally like them. But yeah, you can feel free to, drop them if you don't really like them as much as I do. Alright, so let's unequip the Master Sword, just because I don't want to use it too much. And we just got this Royal Broadsword, which is good enough for me, so get out of here, man. And this is another, great Flame Blade, I think, so yeah, we have one already, but we have been using this one, so let's drop it and take the new one, just because it sort of gives us, a refresh on it. This should have, full durability now, meaning that, it'll be a while before it breaks. Now that we got that, though, we can head up this set of stairs, and we will be needing that Flame Blade, so let me equip that real quick, or really anything that can, make fire. So bomb arrows would probably work, fire arrows would definitely work, but since we have the Flame Blade, we might as well use it. But, all the way up here, you're gonna see, a very typical Zelda puzzle. There's a bunch of torches, and one giant torch that is unlit. So, gee, I wonder what we need to do, guys. Yeah, let's grab our Flame Blade and light this torch up. And check it out. Yeah, of all places, inside Hyrule Castle, the final area of the game, there's a shrine. What? Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I figured we might as well do this while we're here, and then we can actually quick travel back here, when it's time for us to take on the final area of the game, I guess? I don't really know if I'll end up doing that, but it gives us the option at least, so let's go and take on this shrine. It's really weird, too, because the game even gives you a 3D map of Hyrule Castle, meaning that it is technically considered a temple, but then inside the temple is a mini dungeon, which is just, it's blowing my mind, guys. I don't even know what to think. But, yeah, this shrine is pretty straightforward. It's a combat shrine, so it's gonna be fun. Let me make sure I have, like, my best gear on, and, oh man, I gotta use the ugly green pants. Alright, whatever. Shield is fine, bow's probably fine, and I suppose I can use the Thunder Blade just because we have 2 of them, and also it will give us the ability to stun him, so why not? Might as well use them. Also Magnesis, because there's no, like, natural barriers, so we'll have to use, like, these metal blocks to block some of his attacks, which actually makes it a little bit easier. That being said, though, here we go. Oh man, this should be fun. Thankfully, this mini guardian does not have a shield, so even though it does have like 3,000 HP and a lot of attack, not really too much in terms of defense, so we should be— oh no, I made a mistake. Oh, that was so bad. That was one of those things that, like, you do it, and the second you commit to it, you realize that you made the wrong choice. Oh, crud. Alright, whatever. Not a huge deal. We have some HP now. Let's not do that again, though, because that was actually the dumbest thing ever. And, oh, crap. We're totally gonna get hit here, aren't we? Oh, man, I was so close. I thought maybe I might be able to, like, outrun it, but whatever, not a huge deal. And thank goodness, I got that stun off, because otherwise, would have been pretty bad. Not this time, buddy. Yeah, not today. You're just gonna get stunned in place, and I'm gonna spin around you like a ballerina, doing a ton of damage. Thankfully, we have that extra stamina, so that does actually help out just a little bit. Oh, here we go again. And if you could be so kind as to run directly into this metal block, thank you very much. The nice thing about the metal blocks is, they don't break, so you can just constantly use them over and over and over again, and they can even block as lasers, so I probably won't take any damage during, like, the final phase, which is good, considering I do that all the time during these fights. I didn't make that huge mistake in the beginning. This probably would have been, like, my best mini Guardian fight. Too bad I am a giant idiot. Dude, you really can, like, stun lock these guys for a super long time. Let's just block you again. He's already basically at half HP, which is not bad at all. So, one more round of just Thunder Blade madness should bring him down another bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Already down to like 1,000 HP. That was a lot. Holy crap, that was like 500. This is probably gonna break after this attack, but whatever. It should be fine anyways. So let's go for it. Hey, it's still there. Let's keep going though. And oh, well, now it broke. I have another one, so I'm just gonna use this again. And let's keep spinning around, man. Keep doing it. We got him down to like 600. I'm surprised he actually hasn't gone into final phase. Oh, actually, yeah, he's doing it now. So there's that. Yeah, let's be smart and just block it. I was gonna say maybe I could go in for some attacks, but thinking about it, I'll just play it safe and hold this thing up in front of me. So, haha, yeah, your lasers can't do anything against this giant metal block, you stupid mini guardian. And now it is time for you to die. Actually, you know what? I probably should pull out because he's about to freaking do it again. Alright, thankfully, we're safe now. It only has like 300 HP. Let me actually... No, let me use the Guardian Sword plus because I'm pretty sure I can deal enough damage before he has time to, like, shoot his next laser. There we go. Get out of here, man. Nice try, dude. Nice try, but you stink. You're nothing compared to me and my superior strategy. Okay, so, let's see. How many of these can I actually take with me? What can I get rid of? This thing for sure, and, yeah, this ugly thing too. So, that's actually really good. Perfect. Alright, now we got those, let's see what's inside that chest and get the heck out of here. Hopefully, it's not like another weapon that I really want. Of course, it probably is going to be, but let's see. We got a Flame Blade. Aw, man! I kinda want it. Alright, let's see. What can I actually get rid of here? You know what? I'll get rid of this thing, because I don't really like spears anyways. It did have a good, like, stat to it, but, whatever. The Flame Blade... way cooler, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, so now that we got that, let's just finish off this shrine, get out of here, and leave Hyrule Castle, because we have no business being here any longer, guys. Like, that is the last thing that I wanted to do. So, now that that is done, and we got this Spirit Orb, we can actually do what I kind of wanted to do originally in this video, which is go back to Rito Village and start taking on the shrines there, since there's 2 of them that are very, very close to Rito Village that you can't actually complete until you appease the Divine Beast, and that sort of allows you to trigger the shrine quest that will lead to those shrines. So now that we've done that, we can actually start taking those on, then probably finish up that region since it is pretty small, and then we'll move on to like another region and work our way back towards where we got the Master Sword. So, thankfully, anytime you're in like a dungeon, you can just like open up the map and press X to leave the area, and that'll boot you right out to the entrance. So, it's not gonna like send us back to where we entered Hyrule Castle. Instead, it's gonna send us to like Hyrule Castle town, which is an area that is kind of dangerous. I really wouldn't even want to go there myself right now. I mean, I could probably survive it just fine, but we're not going to spend too much time here. Like, we're not even going to bother looking around. We're just going to instantly travel away and go to a much safer location that is Rito Village. So, yeah, here we are in Hyrule Castle town ruins. You can probably actually see, yeah, a lot of the flying guardians around, and I'm pretty sure if I started moving around, there's actually a guardian, like, right behind where I am, so we're gonna get out of here just to play it safe. See you later. Like, the next time we come back here should be just about when we're ready to finish off the game, so I'll look forward to that later. I don't really think there's any reason for us to come back there sooner, at least not that I can think of right now. There might be, but I don't know. There are some Korok seeds that you can collect inside the Hyrule Castle area, so, I mean, that's gonna be interesting. But other than that, there really is no reason to go to that area, I guess, before the end of the game. Not looking forward to collecting those Korok seeds, though, to tell you the truth. And, oh man, it's 1 a.m. and it's raining. That kind of stinks. So, here's the thing, right? This quest is kind of reliant on time of day to some degree. And, the NPC that I need to talk to is not out here, so that is fantastic. I'm going to guess that she's only out there during the day, or at least she's not out there because it's raining. So either way, I guess I need to go and pass time. Since it's raining, I can't really make a campfire, so I guess I have to, like, walk down to the inn and just, like, sleep there. Now, the problem is, that's sort of going to mess up my timing as well, since, basically you have, like, about an hour of in-game time to get the quest and then activate the shrine pedestal, which is not gonna be easy to do. I mean, I guess I can just make a campfire down by the shrine pedestal, so not really that big of a deal, but still gonna be kind of annoying if I can't do this quick enough. So I'll try to, like, get the quest and activate the thing within an hour, but hours go by very, very fast in this game, so not likely that it's gonna happen, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe we can pull it off. And man, oh man, do I love the design of the Hylian Shield in the sunlight. Like, it looks so good. Honestly, they didn't do a whole lot to the overall design of the shield. Updated it just a little bit to better fit this game. But, man, it just looks so freaking good. I love it, man. I love it. I'm really glad that, we kind of went out of our way to go and grab it. Like, it just makes more sense. Plus, probably won't break, and even if it does, we can technically get another one since we already got it now. I think you need to acquire this first in order to actually be able to get another one later on down the line. Anyways, enough about that. Let's talk to this character right here. Hello, how you doing? I heard that Divine Beast Va Meadow has been appeased. It just sends my heart soaring. I didn't even realize I'd started singing this old song. Did you hear me singing it? I did not, but could you teach it to me? Huh. Well, that's embarrassing. Ahem. The pride of the Rito, pillar in the sky. Its heart lights up when the sun is high. There's more to the song, but I forgot the rest of the words. You should ask my sister, Liesa, if you want to know the rest. That's probably not how you pronounce that name, but whatever. So yeah, we could go and talk to her sister and learn the rest of the song, but, actually, you know what, it's already 12:40, so we kind of already missed our window. the shrine that we want to go to is like directly south of where we currently are. So I think it's actually in this area, like around here somewhere. So let me mark it on the map just so I kind of know where it is. Probably should have done that before, but whatever. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. I think if we jump... Oh, you can actually already see it. So yeah, the pedestal is still lit up. This only stays lit for a very short amount of time. Oh no, we're gonna miss it. Yeah, while that like heart-shaped shadow is over the pedestal, that's when you can activate the shrine. And dude, we are just gonna miss this. Come on. Ah, that stinks. Alright, whatever. You know what? We can fix it. We just need to build a campfire, so let me get my firewood real quick. I know I have a bunch of it considering I collected a ton when I was, looking for Korok seeds. Yeah, 81. This will be helpful for, like, a side quest later on. So, I'm glad that I got that much, but I probably will still need more. Anyways, let's go ahead and light this up real quick. And now, we can just, wait until noon. This will sort of reset everything, as it were. And then, we can try and activate the shrine. Okay, so now that everything's pretty much reset, let's just wait for that heart-shaped ray of sunlight to pass over this pedestal, make it start glowing, and then what you want to do is be standing on it and hit this thing with something that can do fire, not bomb arrows. Fire arrows, much, much safer. That's what I'm going to use. Apparently, you can use like fire-based weapons like the Flame Blade, but I've tried it. Never really worked for me, so fire arrows tend to be more consistent. The shadow should come across here any second. Now, I'm gonna wait until, like, 12:40 on the clock before I actually hit this thing, because I know it should work if I wait until at least that time. Alright, it's already lit up now, but I'm gonna wait until 12:40, and there we go. This should work now. And just like that, there's the shrine that I've been looking for. Okay, sweet. So that quest has been completed, and now we can go inside the shrine and figure out what's going on in there. So yeah, you can't actually talk to that Rito's sister and learn the rest of the song, but the rest of the song is entirely optional, so you don't really need to do that if you don't want to. Now this shrine is actually pretty cool. It's kind of basic in terms of what they want you to do, but I still like it because it makes unique use of the physics and some other things in this game to, I guess, give you a pretty unique shrine experience, if you will. So, once we get in here, you'll see what we're talking about. Yeah, it's just called Cannon. That's it. So, I mean, gee, I wonder what we're gonna end up using. Freaking giant cannons, guys. It's pretty stinking cool. So, what you want to do is head up here, grab your circular remote bomb, throw this down there, and we're just gonna detonate this one immediately and send that cannonball up there to destroy all that debris. Now, here's the tricky part. Yeah, all those platforms are moving back and forth. Those are there to block our shots. Obviously, we need one more cannonball to hit that switch to unlock the way to the altar. So, let's get ready and try and time this correctly here. These ones aren't too tough, so now hopefully should do it. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. So, we could technically go directly to the altar and be done with this shrine, but if you're up for a little bit more of a challenge, there's a pretty nice reward in store, so let's see if we can do it. This one's a little bit more complicated. Everything is moving a little bit faster. Even the target itself is moving, so yeah, not exactly easy, but I think we're up for the challenge, so let's just try and recognize the pattern here. I probably could have done it just there. That would have worked. But you know what? Now should do just fine. Yeah, there we go. That just barely hit. But, glad that it did. First try on, like, both shots. So not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, for completing it, what you get is a diamond. Yeah, totally worth picking up, guys. Like, you can sell those for a bunch. So I'm sure that'll help out a lot later on. Now that we got that, though, we are essentially done with this shrine. So, let's talk to the monk, get our spirit orb, and be on our way. Speaking of spirit orbs, we have like, what, 6 of them after we finish off this shrine? So, yeah, we should probably trade those in, huh? I don't know about you guys, but, I'm feeling stamina again. Like, I'm liking and enjoying the extra stamina meter more than I thought I would, so why not give it a second upgrade? It's kind of funny, too, because, on my personal file, I only upgraded stamina twice throughout my entire playthrough, but, I might actually be upgrading it just a bit more this time around. I don't know, man, I really do enjoy being able to do longer spin attacks. The only thing I dislike is that, there's actually not enough shrines in the game to max out both your hearts or your stamina. So one of them, no matter what, will need to be sort of sacrificed to fit out the other one. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to go for max hearts just because I feel like that's the smarter way to do it. But, I guess you guys can maybe give me some input on that. But at least for me, it makes sense to get, like, 2 rows of just full hearts, because that's sort of what you do in Zelda, and to me, it feels wrong not to do that. But for now, I guess we can enjoy the stamina upgrades that we can afford to get. So, let's just float right down here and visit the good old goddess statue that's waiting for us. Hello there, how you doing, you piece of stone? Give me some more stamina if you please. And, what's really cool is, like, now that we're back in Rito Village, we're gonna start completing shrines here and working our way towards the right side of the map, which will lead us to the next Divine Beast and some stuff after this. So, now I actually do have, like, a better idea of how I'm going to play the rest of the game, but we'll get into that in the next few videos. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.